Welcome back. A new Harris poll finds that most people will do anything to stop the aging process, including giving up their smartphone, the internet, and even putting a hold on sex. Here with more on those findings is the president and CEO of Merz North America, Bill Humphries, along with Julie, who suffered a stroke 16 years ago when she was just 37 years old. Hi to both of you.
Hello.
Hi, Molly.
Do these findings surprise the two of you?
Not me, no. I think that, the purpose of this poll was really to set the stage to understand the attitudes and how people were feeling about it. And so the poll spoke to 1,000 Americans, and, you found that baby boomers actually were very positive about aging and what was happening and the treatments. So whether it was receiving appropriate medical care or maintaining an independent lifestyle, where millennials were the opposite, right? They were negative about maintaining an independent lifestyle and receiving adequate medical care. And then, to say that more than 50% of the respondents would give up either the internet, their smartphone, or even sex for a full year to stop the aging process doesn't surprise me at all.
Unbelievable. I think women, they said in this survey, more likely than men to say that they would give up sex for a year, while men were twice as likely to say they would give up their paycheck for a whole year to stop the aging process. And in your opinion, what is it specifically about getting older that scares us the most?
So the biggest fear that came out of the poll was actually pain. And that's what drew our interest to this poll, because we have a product that we market now named Xeomin, and we just received an indication for upper limb spasticity. And that is generally an affliction that comes post-stroke, and part of what can happen with upper limb spasticity is a tremendous amount of debilitating pain. And so that caught our attention and was pertinent to our discussions on this, because really this can be underdiagnosed or undertreated, and we wanted to get this out and start talking about it.
Julie, you were so young, 37, when you had a stroke. I understand you also suffer from that upper limb spasticity. What has it been like for you to live with pain, and as you look toward the aging process and your concerns?
As you said, I was 37 years old, and it was a very hard, painful journey, incredibly painful, and it was as if somebody opened the top of my arm and poured hot coffee or ice cold water down inside of there. It took a long time for me to find a rehabilitation doctor that actually understood what was going on with me, and believe me, he knew exactly what was wrong. And in fact, it was 6 years, and he said, you have spasticity, upper limb spasticity. So he treated me for that with neurotoxin injections. My life is so much better now. I can actually move my arm, whereas I couldn't before. I still can't open my hand, but I have a lot of hope that I will be able to.
It's wonderful.
And what we're doing is, sorry to interrupt. What we're doing is partnering at Merz with the National Stroke Association to get stories like Julie's out, because it's really the persistence in seeking out a healthcare provider and getting that proper diagnosis so she doesn't have to suffer in silence and other patients don't, because there are treatments available and there are willing and capable physicians that are ready and willing to take care of these afflictions.
Thank you to both of you for joining us. We really appreciate your time. We want to give people this website to visit for more information, as well as for medical advances. It is merzUSA.com.